right, good morning. How are you? We made it out earlier than normal. It's not even noon or one. Pretty good weekend overall. Yesterday, definitely ate some Freddy's big old burger. It was delicious. And then some of those macro-friendly desserts I was showing you guys in the last video. So, eating a little shittier than normal. That might be why I'm feeling low energy, but to be honest, full transparency, this morning, I was in an absolute funk and had zero desire to come to the gym. So, knowing me and how I work, I didn't allow myself to sit or lay down for. As soon as I woke up, essentially, I hung out for a second and listened to, for me, those motivational compilation videos. Listen to one of those to kind of get me to out of bed, and then got out of bed. It was pretty slow, and then from there on, it was just continually moving and not sitting down and I don't know, allowing myself to relax or decompress, get stuck in the funk. So, listen to that. Listen to a few other videos. Listen to some music. Had a shot of espresso, just whipping everything up back to back to get me out the door and here in the gym. And now that I'm here, I'm happy to be here and things are on the up and up. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's about knowing yourself and knowing what helps you not get stuck in that funk. So, like I said, definitely didn't want to be here earlier, not in the slightest. But pumped for leg day. Thank God for legs because my whole upper body is feeling it. Chest and back are still just a little fatigued out, a little tender in some spots, and then bis and tris are really catching up. Feeling them more and more. So, with that being said, feeling fatigued out on the legs just a little bit from the biking so much. Had to bump up the level to make sure my heart rate, was heightened. So, legs aren't used to the bike, so they're actually a little fatigued. But we're gonna keep it primarily on the machines, but we're still gonna try and push it. Gonna try and hit some heavy leg press. Gonna edit some shoulders, and then abs are gonna be different today. We're not hitting our normal ab machine because my abs are pretty pumped out. All right, enough talking. Let's get to it. Let's see where we're at. Whoa. Maybe I can bring them down just a little bit. Could definitely bump up the weight a little bit on that one. But that was very good start. All right, we're gonna actually take this directly into some assisted sissy squats using this guy, and it leans back perfectly, so this should be awesome. Oh yeah. That last one was a terrible rep, but really feeling it in the quads. All right, we're just hitting some straight up shoulder press, barbell. I haven't done this in a really long time, so I have no idea where I'm at in this. So today's the day we find out. Good first set. Could definitely add a little longer there. Alright, focusing on the lower abs with this movement. Essentially just doing some leg lifts here. I like trying to get my glutes near the end of the bench all the way down here and letting like almost everything hang off. Just allows for that extra stretch, and then just locking in right here and getting a real tight grip, and then just bring it up and in. And then to end this off, just focusing on that last half of the movement out over here. For that ab move, when I switch to just that last bit, letting my legs hang way off and just bringing them up every time, that's when I really start hitting them with the very, very low abs. And then I was just getting everything previously curling up like that. If you can't quite curl up all the way, that's perfectly fine. Just work towards that, because once you can get all curled up, I'm telling you, there's something about curling up that like just fires all of the abs. I've never felt my abs like this before. Never made this much progress with my abs before. And I think that's the key thing that's been really taken me to the next level. All right, round 2. Let's get into it. Trying to chain everything together. Keep our calories up and not have to do too much cardio or anything. Just working out, loving it. Go home, watch some anime, hang out, chill. All right. Whenever I chain the calves onto the back of it, always insane burn throughout the legs. That extra little something, you know. Let's see if I can pan this over ever so slightly. Sorry, really should get you guys a better angle, but alright, I doubled the weight on this one. Not sure how it's gonna go, but we are gonna find out. Oh, legs are feeling it for sure. Alright, let's see how this goes. This is gonna be much heavier. I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. heavy. Too heavy. I should put these up higher. That was silly of me. Alright. Alright, decrease the weight a little. Let's try this again. Much better. I think we'll keep it there. That's pretty solid. Alright, back to abs. I don't know if it's because my abs are fatigued from last time or what, but this is hitting like everything, top to bottom. All right, last set. Oh, getting a pretty good sweat going, honestly. All right, we're at 37 minutes, 208 calories. So making tons of progress. Feeling pretty solid, honestly. Legs are definitely getting pumped out though, I will say. Shoulders are feeling pretty good too. Feeling the pump start building. And abs, they're gonna be so done tomorrow. Well done. All right. Let's get after it. Good golly. Oh, quads. Oh, feeling it. Water break. Alright. Let me flip this again. No. No. Oh, God, man. Alright, last set of this whole round here. We'll move on to something new. Definitely gave up early on that one. Legs are getting heavier and everything. Yeah, just quit a little early on that one. Could have definitely pushed it a little farther. Still feeling good though. Still getting pump going throughout. Alright. I think we're gonna hit some leg extensions and some leg curls to finish it up, and I think we're gonna be good after that because seriously feeling it. Maybe some lateral raises. Actually, you know what? We'll do some rear flies on the pec deck. Then we'll call it a day. Pretty good. Pretty dang good. Depending on how long that takes, we might also hit the bike. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Oh. Alright, trying to hit a new weight on here. We'll see how it goes. That's a little high. Still a little high. It's alright. Hit some hammies finally. I'm focusing on the quads for the most part. Alright, round two. Not the best angle for this, but we're gonna have to work with it for now. Quick check-in. 1 hour, 3 minutes, 392 calories. So intensity was definitely up there today. Anytime you're working legs, there's such a big muscle group that as long as you're hitting the intensity on there, tend to burn more calories just because you're doing such more compound and complex movements compared to the rest. But I figure we'll hit 15 minutes, maybe 30 on the elliptical today. So on the elliptical, getting some work in. I figured with the legs already being pumped, it'd probably be the better route to take on the elliptical, kind of have a gliding motion as opposed to just my legs pumping out. So that's what we're going with. Gonna try and get to that zone 2 where we're almost there, then stay there. see if we can't hit 500 calories or so today, and then head on home. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. All right, pretty good day overall, I gotta say. 520 something calories. Oh no, 550 calories, I think. Went on for 20 minutes. Went by pretty quick, actually. After I was done recording that little bit, I ended up noticing I was already at 5 minutes, and I thought it would have been maybe 2. So that set a good pace for everything. And then afterwards, ended up looking at like, I think 16, 17. And those last few minutes were a little more agonizing, but honestly, not bad at all. Legs are tired out. Walking right here, I'm feeling them the whole time. But happy with the overall workout. Honestly, this is probably it for today, guys. We might have a little bit of talk during the drive, but I'm gonna keep it fairly short today, because after this, I'm gonna be lazy. Watching anime, hang out with my brother. Chill. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the car. Alright. Leg day was a success. Feeling good. Burned over 500 calories. That's good. You know what's bad? We've been in a little bit of a rut. Stuck again. I think there's a few things going on here, though, and I'll explain what exactly I think is going on, because I've been kind of stagnating for the past week, which isn't bad because it's only a week. But now going forward, starting next week, we have a game plan. So first off, with the added cardio that I'm doing, wearing this guy, we're sweating a load. And with that being said, you know, we're losing a lot of water and electrolytes in our sweat. So what I need to do is I need to, one, make sure that I'm having electrolytes to some degree, at least maybe like bananas, and not being too afraid of salt at the moment. But luckily for me, I have a greens powder and kind of like a wellness powder, and that has electrolytes, so I'll be drinking that probably every other day. The other thing is just drinking more water in general. I am not so great at drinking water. It's one of my weak points, definitely. So focusing on getting probably at least 48 ounces, at least, every single day. I'd like to shoot for 60. Let's just say 60 ounces of water every single day. I think that'll help me maintain my homeostasis inside my body, help me not feel like fake my body into survival mode and hold on to water, because I've seen a couple crazy rises, and that's definitely water weight. So also just, you know, like, you kind of notice you don't see definition as well, or like your stomach's a little bit more out, and that's just the bloat from it all. But yeah, I think I need to take in some more water, keep myself a little more maintained, as opposed to sweating all this out and then kind of keeping it down. My idea previously, and now obviously in hindsight it makes zero sense, was to kind of stay depleted and then work it up at like the end of the day or something. So I'm just doing this weird cycling thing, and my body's probably getting put out of whack because I'm not grabbing enough water. So watering up is step one, along with electrolytes. The second thing is, I think that I actually did put on some muscle mass, because I measure every now and again a few different spots on my body, arms being one of those spots, and honestly, like, they've gotten a touch bigger. Also the quads got a touch bigger, so that gives me the idea that, you know, there's a potential that I put on a tiny bit of muscle, even with it being not that substantial of amount of gain. Muscle weighs more than fat, so even that small amount is going to add to half a pound or something that I lost being recovered with that. I'm not saying that it was a half a pound or more or anything. I'm really not sure, but I think there was some gain in there. That's why I wish, like, they would come out with some really smart scales or something that are a little more accurate and could show that muscle mass gain. And on top of that, I think we've had fat loss, because around the belly measurement is smaller. So that is also looking good and showing potential signs that we're on the right path. So it's been weird. It's been weird. I really think it's the fact that I am not getting enough water and like flushing the system. And I talk about it all the time, and I'm not even practicing what I preach at the moment. So that'll be one of the biggest things I do. Keeping cardio the same and everything. I think we're good there. I think we're good with the deficit that we're at. I think everything's good. I think I'm just not hitting water enough, and that's making me hold on to stuff. Also, maybe not intermittent fasting as long. I was feeling like I was getting better results when I was kind of eating in the morning and then eating again in the evening, as opposed to kind of holding off till lunch, dinner, or just dinner. So we're gonna try that out, see if the spacing of meals will help things along in a different way as well. And then hopefully next week we see us trend back down. And with all this being said, and me recording this and having it as a note to myself, we'll make some good progress. I'm not mad that we're not, I don't know, I kind of am a little frustrated that we're not making progress. But at the same time, I don't feel bad because we haven't regressed at all. You know, it's not like we're heading backwards and we've gained some weight or anything like that. So I can't be too mad. But I can also be a little mad because we're not losing. But that's on my own fault. So excited to continue on the journey. This is a learning experience for me just as much as it is for you guys. So I'm happy that I can go through this and then show you guys, and hopefully you guys skip this step completely and just hit your gains a lot sooner, make a lot more progress a lot sooner than me. So I hope stuff like this helps. Honestly, like I said, guys, it's going to be a pretty chill day. I'm not going to have much more to talk about today, but I wanted to at least touch base a little bit on all of that and, you know, kind of tell you where I'm at. Get some ideas flowing, bounce some stuff off of you guys. Maybe you guys have ideas. Maybe you've been through this before to some degree and you know what's going on. Because I really think that I know I've been over calories 1 or 2 days. I don't think that's enough for me to maintain exactly where I was. So especially with the added cardio should be pulling away a little bit. But hey, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, I'm gonna grab some coffee, then I'm gonna head home, and then I'm gonna just veg out. I'm not gonna do much at all. Today was a good day, quick day. I might hit the treadmill one more time later on. We'll see. I'm not desperate for it by any means. I'm already at 700 calories burned for the day, so I imagine I'll hit 1,000 pretty easily, but we'll see. We'll see. I'd like to kind of rest down a little bit. Tomorrow will probably just be an activity-focused kind of day. Won't be lifting too much or nothing. Maybe we'll do a little something. We'll see. But for now, I'm imagining we're just going to kind of do activity more than anything, just to keep the wheels turning. All right. Catch you guys later. Leg day. Let's go. Oh, yeah. I always forget. Look better, feel better, be better.